Stop. Freeze all motion, every single tremor, every unconscious twitch, every tiny, almost imperceptible shift within your physical form. Allow your body to become profoundly still, a solitary monument to absolute inaction. Let go of any impulse to adjust, to fidget, to move even a single finger or toe. Just cease. Allow a deep, unwavering stillness to settle over you, permeating every muscle, every fiber, every cell of your being. Feel the very air around you become dense, almost viscous, as if it recognizes this profound cessation of movement. Now become exquisitely aware of the deep, encompassing pull of gravity. Do not perceive it as a harsh, unyielding force, but rather as a vast, gentle, liquid blanket, warm and impossibly heavy, slowly, deliberately settling over your entire form. Imagine it as a thick, silken fluid flowing over your skin, conforming to every curve and contour of your body. It presses you down ever so slightly, with an insistent, soothing pressure into the yielding surface beneath you, whether that is the soft embrace of a mattress, the resilient firmness of a cushion, or the solid, unmoving ground itself. Feel its comforting weight, a tangible presence that holds you firmly in place. Allow this magnificent liquid blanket of gravity to deepen its hold, specifically over your shoulders. Feel its profound weight settling, first across the very tops of your shoulders, then flowing down the slopes of your deltoids, and finally enveloping the entire shoulder girdle. Notice the subtle internal resistance, the minute tension that might still reside there, a lingering echo of the day's burdens, of responsibilities, of the mere act of holding yourself upright. This liquid blanket encourages those tensions to simply melt away, dissolving into its benevolent, heavy current. Focus now with exquisite precision on your right shoulder. Feel the specific point where the liquid blanket of gravity presses down upon it. Sense the intricate network of muscles beneath the skin, the trapezius, the deltoid, the rhomboids, each one beginning to soften, to release its grip, to surrender its habitual tension. Imagine the fibers of these muscles lengthening, unwinding, like tightly coiled springs, slowly, gracefully relaxing. Feel the very bone of your shoulder, the clavicle, the scapula settling deeper into its socket, finding a more profound resting place. The weight of your right arm previously held with unconscious effort, now contributes to this downward pull, anchoring the shoulder even further. The sensation deepens. The right shoulder, now heavy with the benevolent pressure of the liquid blanket, begins to drop. Not a sudden, jarring fall, but a slow, deliberate descent. Imagine it sinking, millimeter by millimeter, into the surface beneath you. Feel the fabric of your clothing, if any, crinkle and shift around it, responding to this new, profound weight. The skin across your right shoulder feels stretched, yet utterly relaxed, a smooth, unburdened expanse. Any tightness, any stiffness, any lingering echo of strain simply dissipates, absorbed by the gentle, insistent downward pull. It is a slow, luxurious release, a letting go of all that was held. Now turn your entire awareness to your left shoulder, allowing it to mirror, perhaps even surpass, the release of the right. Feel the liquid blanket of gravity cascading over it, a warm, heavy cascade of pure relaxation. Sense the muscles of your left shoulder responding to the invitation of stillness, beginning their own slow, deliberate process of surrender. The tension that might have been held, perhaps unconsciously, on this side now begins to unravel, thread by painstaking thread. Feel the subtle shift in your posture as this shoulder, too, begins its gentle descent, aligning itself with the deep, grounding force beneath you. Your left shoulder becomes profoundly heavy, a beautiful, inert weight. It sinks slowly, steadily, deeper into the support beneath it. Feel the subtle internal architecture of your body adjusting, accommodating this new, profound relaxation. The collarbone on your left side lengthens. The shoulder blade nestles more securely against your back. The weight of your left arm, once again, contributes its own gravity, drawing the shoulder further down, cementing its connection to the earth. The skin over your left shoulder feels smooth, uncreased by tension, utterly relaxed. Both shoulders are now deeply, magnificently heavy, anchored, surrendered to the liquid blanket of gravity, sinking into pure, unadulterated rest. Allow the profound heaviness in both shoulders to spread, a wave of liquid relaxation flowing gently from them, down your upper arms, through your elbows, into your forearms, and finally to your wrists and hands. Feel each finger becoming heavy, each palm softening. This weight, this release, continues its slow, deliberate journey, moving from your shoulders, down your spine, through your chest, and into your abdomen. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your breath now, unhindered, effortless, deep, and slow. Your entire upper body is a testament to perfect stillness and profound release. Now, let us turn our attention to the rhythm of your breath, a subtle anchor in this deepening stillness. We will practice a specific pattern designed to soothe and calm your very essence. Prepare to breathe in through your nose for a count of 4. Then, hold your breath for a count of 7. Finally, release your breath slowly through your mouth for a count of 8. Each phase is a deliberate step into deeper tranquility. Focus only on the numbers, on the sensations, on the gentle flow. Begin now. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. As you draw in this breath, do not merely perceive air, but visualize it as a shimmering, cool blue light composed of countless tiny, luminous molecules. Feel these cool blue light molecules entering your nostrils, a gentle, refreshing stream of pure, calming energy. They trace a delicate path through your nasal passages, cool and crisp, a delicate current. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel the gentle expansion within your chest, a subtle internal lift. Hold your breath now, gently, effortlessly, for a count of 7. Allow the cool blue light molecules to settle, to permeate every part of your being, to infuse your cells with their calming essence. Feel the stillness within, the pause between inhale and exhale, a moment of perfect equilibrium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is no urgency, only a profound, sustained quiet. Now, slowly, deliberately, exhale through your mouth, allowing your breath to release for a count of 8. As you release, visualize the air leaving your body not as empty space, but as warm, soft, gray smoke, carrying away any lingering tension, any residual unease, any stray thought. Feel the warm gray smoke molecules drifting outwards, dissipating into the surrounding space, taking with them all that no longer serves you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel the gentle contraction, the complete release. Again, inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Imagine the cool blue light, composed of countless tiny, luminous molecules, entering your nostrils once more. Feel its refreshing coolness, its subtle energy as it flows inwards, filling your lungs, expanding your chest with a gentle, serene lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. This cool blue light is purification, a calming balm for your inner landscape. Hold your breath gently, effortlessly, for a count of 7. Allow the cool blue light molecules to saturate your system, to integrate deeply into your very core. Feel the quiet hum of their presence within you, a silent, internal resonance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This pause is a sanctuary, a moment suspended in time, filled with tranquil energy. Now, slowly, deliberately, exhale through your mouth, allowing your breath to release for a count of 8. Visualize the warm, soft, gray smoke, composed of countless tiny, dissipating molecules flowing outwards. This warm gray smoke carries away any final vestiges of stress, any remaining fragments of worry, any lingering echoes of the waking world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel the emptiness, the lightness, the complete and utter surrender. One last time. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Welcome the cool blue light, composed of countless tiny, luminous molecules as it enters your being. Feel the profound refreshment, the crisp, clean energy infusing every cell. 1, 2, 3, 4. This final inhalation of cool blue light is a deep, cleansing breath, preparing you for profound rest. Hold your breath gently, effortlessly, for a count of 7. Allow the cool blue light molecules to settle, to deepen their presence, to become one with your internal stillness. Feel the perfect balance, the exquisite harmony within this sustained pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a moment of pure, unadulterated peace, held within your very core. Now, slowly, deliberately, exhale through your mouth, allowing your breath to release for a full count of 8. Release the warm, soft, gray smoke, composed of countless tiny, dissipating molecules, allowing it to carry away absolutely everything that is not peace, everything that is not stillness, everything that is not profound relaxation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With this final exhale, let go completely, allowing yourself to drift into the void of transition. The waking world, with its sharp edges and insistent demands, now begins its slow, methodical dissolution. Observe it with a detached, almost cynical amusement as it peels away, pixel by painstaking pixel. Imagine the visual landscape around you, whatever it may be, losing its definition, its coherence, its very solidity. The vibrant colors begin to drain, first fading to pastel hues, then to muted tones, then to a spectrum of indistinct grays. Each individual pixel of your perception blurs, then softens, then melts away, like an image slowly degrading on an ancient screen. The clear, distinct forms of objects, once so tangible and undeniable, now lose their boundaries. A chair becomes less like a chair, its lines softening, its structure blurring. A wall becomes less like a wall, its surface rippling, its solidity evaporating. The edges of everything you perceive begin to fray, to unravel, to dissolve into an ever-expanding field of indistinctness. The world around you is no longer composed of separate, identifiable entities, but rather a continuous, flowing field of diminishing visual information. It is a slow, methodical erasure, a deliberate fading into nothingness. As the forms dissipate, the entire visual field transforms into a vast, swirling gray mist. This is not a dark, oppressive gray, but a soft, luminous, indeterminate gray, like the dawn before any light has truly broken through, or the twilight after all light has completely receded. It is a canvas of pure potential, or perhaps pure oblivion. Feel this gray mist gently enveloping your perception, softening any remaining visual input, cushioning your eyes from the last vestiges of the waking world. It is a gentle, comforting shroud, drawing you deeper into the void. Simultaneously, the insistent sounds of your environment begin their own transformation. The distinct clamor of daily life, the specific cadences of voices, the precise rhythm of mechanical noises, all begin to lose their individual characteristics. Each sound, once so clearly defined, now softens, blurs, and stretches, losing its unique texture and timbre. The sharp edges of auditory input become rounded, diffused. Imagine each sound wave losing its distinct frequency, its specific amplitude, becoming less like a signal and more like a gentle, resonant vibration. The individual sounds morph into a generalized, sustained hum, This hum is not jarring or intrusive, but rather a low, consistent, almost melodic drone, a foundational frequency beneath all other possible sounds. It is the sound of everything and nothing, the collective resonance of dissolution. This hum then deepens, becoming less a hum and more a profound, internal silence, punctuated only by the fading echoes of what once was. The world of sound recedes, leaving behind a vast, empty auditory canvas, a quietude that absorbs all noise. Even the sensations of your own body, the feeling of the surface beneath you, the light pressure of your clothes, begin to soften, to dissipate. The tactile world, once so immediate and real, becomes less distinct, less precise. The edges of your physical form, so clearly defined moments ago, now begin to blur, to lose their rigid boundaries. Your sense of self, as a contained physical entity, begins to expand, to merge with the surrounding dissolution. You are less a solid object and more a diffuse, energetic presence, gently unraveling at the edges. And finally, your thoughts, those ceaseless internal narratives, those insistent streams of consciousness, begin their own transformation into vapor. Observe them with a cool, detached perspective as they lose their coherence, their linguistic structure. Words begin to break apart, their syllables separating, their meanings evaporating. Sentences lose their grammatical integrity, becoming fragmented, then disconnected, then dissolving entirely. Ideas, once so solid and compelling, become less defined, less persuasive, less real. They lose their intellectual weight, their emotional charge, their very substance. Imagine your thoughts, once a bustling marketplace of ideas, now becoming a vast, empty sky where wisps of vapor drift lazily. These thought vapors are transparent, ephemeral, without form or gravity. They rise gently, silently, from the landscape of your mind, ascending slowly, becoming thinner, more diffuse, until they simply vanish, utterly gone. There is no trace left, no echo, no memory of their passing. Your mind becomes clear, empty, a boundless expanse, utterly free from the insistent chatter, the constant demands of the waking intellect. This void is not absence, but pure potential, a canvas of profound emptiness. This is the liminal space, the void of transition, where the old world is utterly, perfectly gone. From within this profound void, a subtle shift begins, almost imperceptible at first, a mere suggestion of something new, something ancient beginning to coalesce. It is not a visual cue, not yet. It is a molecular scent trail, a whisper carried on an almost imperceptible current, reaching you from an immense distance. Feel it rather than smell it as an internal resonance. This is the air in a hallowed chamber, carrying the deep, unmistakable essence of emerald. Not the sight of emerald, but the very molecular feeling of its cool, rich, profound greenness. A green that has lingered for untold centuries. Alongside this emerald essence, another ancient scent begins to unfurl, the molecular whisper of forgotten moss. This is moss that has grown in shadows, in silence, in places untouched by the rapid passage of human time. It is a scent of deep earth, of damp stone, of slow, patient growth. Each tiny molecule a fragment of ancient memory, drifting with an exquisite slowness. This is not a strong, pungent odor, but a delicate, almost ethereal presence, a subtle current that suggests immense age and profound stillness. Feel the texture of this scent rather than identifying it as a soft, velvety presence. Then, from a deeper, more profound source, another aromatic layer emerges, emanating from what you instinctively know to be ancient resins. These resins, released from polished obsidian walls, exude a warm, balsamic sweetness. It is a sweetness that is not sugary or cloying, but deep, complex, and immensely comforting. This scent feels like time itself, slowly unfurling in aromatic waves, each wave a gentle ripple through the void. It is a slow, deliberate release, a testament to geological time, to processes that unfold over millennia. Feel the warmth, the richness, the almost viscous quality of this balsamic sweetness, clinging gently to the elevated humidity that is now becoming subtly present. The humidity itself is a sensation, a gentle, sustained pressure against your skin, a soft veil of moisture that is perfectly balanced. It is not oppressive or clammy, but rather a delicate, almost tender embrace. This elevated humidity acts as a carrier for the ancient aromatic waves, allowing them to linger, to permeate, to deepen their presence. Feel the air itself becoming denser, richer, a palpable medium that holds these profound scents in suspension. It is a feeling of being enveloped, cradled by an atmosphere that is both ancient and profoundly alive, yet utterly serene. Within this subtly humid, richly scented atmosphere, the oxygen density feels perfectly balanced. It is a gentle, sustained pressure that soothes your nervous system, a pressure that seems to encourage your lungs to draw deep, resonant breaths. Feel this internal shift, this effortless expansion and contraction of your chest, responding to the ideal density of the air. It is as if the air itself is designed to bring you into a state of profound physiological calm, a deep, sustained relaxation that resonates through your very core. The breath becomes effortless, each inhalation a quiet gift, each exhalation a profound release. A subtle vibration begins to hum, not a sound that registers in your ears, but a deep, pervasive resonance that you feel within the very fabric of your being. This space hums with a quiet, ancient knowing. It is an intelligence that predates all language, all thought, all conscious effort. It is a knowing that is simply there, an undeniable presence that resonates through the silence, vibrating gently within your bones, within your cells, within your very spirit. Feel this deep internal hum, a frequency of profound wisdom and ageless tranquility. This ancient knowing invites a profound stillness, a stillness that is not merely the absence of movement, but an active, resonant presence. It is a stillness that reverberates through you, aligning your internal rhythms with its own deep, slow pulse. This stillness creates a sanctuary of peace, a refuge from the ephemeral clamor of existence. Feel the peace settling, not just around you, but within you, a deep, abiding calm that permeates every level of your being. It is a peace that feels ancient, earned, and utterly unbreakable, a profound quietude that has endured for eons. Finally, a quality of light begins to manifest, not yet revealing objects or forms, but simply existing as a soft, diffused illumination. This light is filtered, as if through woven crystalline veils, creating an ethereal glow that is neither bright nor dim, but perfectly balanced. It is a light that does not reveal, but rather suggests, hinting at deeper layers of perception. Feel the gentle pressure of this light against your closed eyelids, a soft, warm presence that soothes and calms, a prelude to a world beyond ordinary vision. Within this diffused light, long, tender shadows begin to dance, not with harsh definition, but with a gentle, almost imperceptible sway. These shadows are soft, elongated, fluid, responding to subtle atmospheric shifts that you feel more than see. They are not shadows of absence, but shadows of presence, delineating space with exquisite gentleness. Feel the movement of these tender shadows, a slow, mesmerizing rhythm that guides your attention to quiet contemplation, to a deeper awareness of the subtle, ancient environment that is now fully enveloping you. This is the gentle, almost imperceptible shift in light and shadow, exploring how they reveal subtle textures and forms in the ancient environment, guiding the eye to quiet contemplation, a deep, profound observation without the need for conscious thought. You are now poised at the threshold of a new existence, a genre we call ancient constellation gentle becoming. This is a world where the very concept of time, with its linear progression and its insistence on a past, present, and future, is utterly meaningless. It is an archaic construct, a quaint, almost cynical illusion of the waking world, a mechanism to measure decay and progress that simply does not apply here. Here, everything simply is in a state of eternal, unfolding presence. There is no beginning, no end, only perpetual, gentle becoming. The cynicism of the waking mind, its relentless questioning, and its endless search for meaning in a finite existence finds its quietus here. Here, there are no answers to seek, no mysteries to solve, only states of being to inhabit. Time is a discarded toy, an irrelevant metric. In this space, the ancient knowing simply exists, observing the ceaseless, gentle unfolding without judgment, without expectation, without the need for any form of temporal progression. All that was, all that is, all that will be, is simply an infinite, shimmering moment. Step through the veil now, fully and completely. Release the last, lingering threads of your old perception, your old understanding of reality. Allow yourself to flow effortlessly into this world where moments are eternal, where every sensation is a timeless experience, where every breath is an infinite expansion. You are dissolving into the ancient constellation gentle becoming, leaving behind the tyranny of clocks and calendars, embracing an existence beyond the reach of time. Simply step and be. The very air within this hallowed chamber begins its subtle, profound transformation. A molecular scent trail unfurling itself with an almost imperceptible grace, weaving itself into the fabric of your perception. Each molecule, a tiny emerald whisper, carries the essence of forgotten moss, an ancient memory drifting on currents so gentle they are barely a breath against the skin of reality. This verdant, earthy aroma, deep and resonant, does not merely fill the lungs, but permeates the very cellular structure of your being. A slow, sustained infusion of primeval tranquility. It is a scent that bypasses the olfactory bulb, traveling directly to the deepest, most untouched wells of your consciousness, awakening a dormant sense of belonging to this timeless space. The emerald hue, though unseen, is felt, a cool, soothing balm that washes over the inner landscape of your mind, clearing away the lingering echoes of the temporal world, leaving only a pure, unblemished canvas of presence. From the polished obsidian walls, ancient resins begin their slow, deliberate exhalation. A balsamic sweetness unfurling in aromatic waves that are both profound and impossibly gentle. These waves do not crash, but rather eddy and swirl, clinging with an exquisite delicacy to the elevated humidity that cradles this space. Each wisp of resinous fragrance carries the weight of centuries, a slow unfurling of time itself, not as a linear progression, but as a deep, resonant chord struck across an infinite span. The sweetness is not cloying, but rather a warm, grounding presence, a subtle invitation to sink deeper into the embrace of this sanctuary. It is a scent that speaks of deep roots, of patient growth, of an enduring wisdom that has watched epochs pass without a flicker of haste, imparting its unhurried rhythm to your own breath, your own pulse, your own unfolding. The oxygen density within this sacred enclosure feels perfectly balanced, a gentle, sustained pressure that wraps around your nervous system like a soft, silken shroud. It is not merely air to be inhaled, but a medium of pure, unadulterated calm, designed to soothe and restore. Each breath drawn in this atmosphere is not just a physiological act, but a profound, energetic exchange, a deep, resonant expansion that permeates every cell, every fiber, every silent corner of your being. The pressure is a subtle caress, a weightless embrace that encourages the deepest, most restorative breaths, allowing your chest to rise and fall with an effortless grace, mirroring the slow, deliberate pulse of the ancient world. This perfectly attuned density allows the body to release its ancient tensions, to let go of the myriad micro-adjustments it constantly makes in the waking world, finding an unparalleled state of ease, a fundamental congruence with the very essence of existence. Soft, diffused light, filtered through woven crystalline veils, now begins its ethereal dance, casting long, tender shadows that stretch and sway with the most subtle atmospheric shifts. The light does not pierce or illuminate harshly, but rather caresses the contours of the chamber, revealing its ancient forms with a reverent touch. It is a light that has journeyed through ages, softened by countless layers of crystalline wisdom, arriving now as a gentle benediction. The shadows, in turn, are not voids, but rather extensions of the light, deep pockets of quietude that invite the eye to linger, to explore the interplay of presence and absence. They dance with an unhurried rhythm, a slow, deliberate unfolding that mirrors the profound inner peace blossoming within you, petal by petal, over many minutes. This light, this shadow, this breath, this scent, all converge into a singular, overarching sensation of being utterly held, utterly safe, utterly at peace within the heart of eternity. The architecture of silence now begins to reveal its intricate design, not as an absence of sound, but as a profound presence, a multi-layered tapestry woven from the very fabric of stillness. It is not a heavy, oppressive quiet, but rather a lightness, a spaciousness that expands infinitely in every direction. The first layer is a velvet silence, a deep, absorptive hush that muffles the distant echoes of any external world, drawing them inward until they dissipate into the pervasive calm. This velvet layer is like a soft, dark curtain, insulating the inner sanctum from the clamor of superficial existence, allowing the subtler frequencies of being to rise to the surface of perception. It is a silence that invites introspection, a gentle turning inward to the quiet hum of one's own essence. Beneath this velvet, a crystal silence begins to resonate, a delicate, ringing clarity that vibrates at the very edge of audibility. It is the sound of pure space, the hum of molecular stillness, the unburdened resonance of existence itself. This crystal layer does not ring with a sharp, piercing note, but rather a soft, sustained shimmer, like the unheard chime of a perfectly formed dewdrop suspended in the morning light. It is a silence that polishes the mind, clarifying thought, dissolving the extraneous, leaving only the pristine truth of the moment. This crystalline quiet allows for an exquisite sensitivity, where the subtlest internal shifts become vibrant, where the whisper of a thought reverberates with profound significance, yet without disturbance. Interspersed within these layers is a liquid silence, a flowing, viscous quiet that moves with an unseen current, carrying away any stray fragments of mental chatter. It is a silence that feels cool and smooth, like water passing over ancient river stones, gently eroding the sharp edges of preoccupation. This liquid silence is not static. It possesses a dynamic stillness, a slow, deliberate motion that cleanses the internal landscape, leaving behind a profound sense of fluidity and ease. It is a silence that encourages release, allowing the mind to let go of its grip on analysis and interpretation, to simply flow with the natural current of being. This silent current carries the weight of unspoken wisdom, a deep, elemental knowing that permeates the very air. Further still, a moss-laden silence unfurls, a dense, earthy quiet that grounds the spirit and connects it to the deep, slow pulse of the earth itself. This layer of silence is rich with the memory of countless growth cycles, of roots reaching deep into the dark, fertile soil of life, unfolding with an unhurried, organic rhythm. It is a silence that speaks of patience, of endurance, of the profound peace found in deep connection to the living world. This mossy quiet settles like a warm, verdant blanket, inviting profound rest, a sinking into the nurturing embrace of the ancient. It is a silence that carries the scent of damp earth and slow decay, not as an end, but as a continuous transformation, a perpetual becoming. Finally, at the deepest core, lies an astronomical silence, an immense, echoing quiet that stretches across the vastness of the cosmos, encompassing the silent dance of stars and galaxies. This is the silence of true infinity, of timelessness, of the grand, unhurried unfolding of the universe. It is a silence that dwarfs all human concerns, yet simultaneously embraces them with an incomprehensible tenderness. This astronomical quiet is not empty, but filled with the potential of all creation, the deep, resonant hum of cosmic order, encompassing the silent dance of stars and galaxies. This is the silence of true infinity, of timelessness, of the grand, unhurried unfolding of the universe. It is a silence that dwarfs all human concerns, yet simultaneously embraces them with an incomprehensible tenderness. This astronomical quiet is not empty, but filled with the potential of all creation, the deep, resonant hum of cosmic order. Finally, at the deepest core, lies an astronomical silence, an immense, echoing quiet that stretches across the vastness of the cosmos, encompassing the silent dance of stars and galaxies. This is the silence of true infinity, of timelessness, of the grand, unhurried unfolding of the universe. It is a silence that dwarfs all human concerns, yet simultaneously embraces them with an incomprehensible tenderness. This astronomical quiet is not empty, but filled with the potential of all creation, the deep, resonant hum of cosmic order. It is within this profound, multi-layered architecture of silence that your being now resides. Said architecture of silence that your being now resides, cradled in a sanctuary where every breath finds its true rhythm. Every heartbeat, every thought becomes a note in an eternal, unheard symphony of peace. The gentle, almost imperceptible shifts in light and shadow now command a profound, unhurried attention, drawing the eye into a quiet contemplation of the ancient environment. A subtle change in the angle of the diffused light, a mere fraction of a degree, causes a tender shadow to deepen along the curve of an obsidian wall, revealing a previously unseen texture. This texture is not rough or jagged, but rather a polished smoothness that holds the memory of countless hands, countless eons. The light, traveling through the woven crystalline veils, refracts into micro patterns, tiny, ephemeral rainbows that dance across the surface, each one a fleeting glimpse into the atomic structure of the stone. One might focus on a singular point where the light catches a minuscule imperfection in the obsidian, a microscopic ripple in its otherwise seamless surface. This tiny ripple, observed with such depth, becomes a universe unto itself, a testament to the slow geological processes that formed the wall, millions of years in the making, now illuminated by a timeless glow. As the light continues its slow, almost imperceptible drift, a new form emerges from the deeper shadows. It is not a dramatic revelation, but a gradual unfolding, like a memory surfacing from the depths of a dream. Perhaps it is the subtle curve of a carved inscription, previously obscured, now highlighted by a slender shaft of light. The edges of the carving, worn smooth by the passage of ages, are brought into exquisite relief, each minute abrasion, each faint indentation telling a story of ancient hands, ancient tools, ancient intentions. The light does not merely illuminate the surface. It penetrates, revealing the subtle variations in the stone's density, the way the crystalline structure interacts with the incoming photons, creating a luminous depth that seems to pulse with an inner light. The shadows, in their turn, are not merely absences of light, but active participants in this revelation, providing the necessary contrast, the quietude against which the illuminated forms can truly sing. The intricate weaving of the crystalline veils themselves becomes a subject of deep, profound observation. Each thread, impossibly fine, refracts the diffused light in its own unique way, creating a shimmering, ethereal barrier that blurs the distinction between inside and outside. One might trace the path of a single photon as it encounters a microscopic crystal within the veil, splitting into a spectrum of colors too subtle for the conscious eye to fully register, yet profoundly felt by the deeper senses. The light filtered through these veils carries with it the energetic signature of the crystals, imbuing the air with a gentle, resonant quality. The shadows cast by the veils are not harsh lines, but soft, feathered edges, blending seamlessly into the ambient light, creating a sense of infinite layers, of depths within depths. This continuous, gentle interplay guides the eye, not towards a specific focal point, but towards a holistic understanding of the space, a quiet contemplation that requires no conscious thought, only pure, unadulterated presence. Your body, now fully enveloped in this profound stillness, begins its own subtle transformation, a somatic sync with the ancient essence of the chamber. the very cells of your being, once attuned to the frantic rhythms of the external world. Now respond to the deep, slow pulse of this timeless sanctuary. Each mitochondrion, a tiny powerhouse within your cells, slows its metabolic dance, entering a state of profound efficiency, releasing energy with a measured, deliberate grace. The membranes of your cells, once taut with the constant influx of external stimuli, now soften, becoming more permeable to the gentle, resonant frequencies permeating the air. This connection flows through shared essence, a recognition between the ancient knowing of the chamber and the primordial wisdom held deep within your own biological structure. It is as if the chamber itself is breathing, and your body, in perfect synchronicity, begins to breathe with it. A vast, interwoven network of life force, exchanging energy in a silent, profound communion. The subtle electrical currents that traverse your nervous system, typically a rapid fire of impulses, now begin to attenuate, slowing their frantic pace to a languid, flowing rhythm. The synapses, the tiny gaps between neurons, widen ever so slightly, allowing for a more expansive, less constrained flow of information, not as discrete packets of data, but as a continuous, ambient field. This deep connection extends to the very fluid within your cerebrospinal column, which begins to undulate with a gentle, rhythmic pulse, mirroring the subtle atmospheric shifts of the chamber. Your biological structure, from the macro level of your organs to the micro level of your molecular bonds, starts to resonate with the ancient frequencies, a harmonious attunement that dissolves the perceived boundaries between yourself and the encompassing environment. It is a recalibration, a remembering of a deeper, more fundamental unity, where every biological process becomes an echo of the universe's own unfolding. Nerve glazing now commences, a profound alchemical transformation within the intricate pathways of your nervous system. The delicate, fibrous threads of your nerves, once vibrant with electrical impulses, begin to soften, to transmute, taking on the luminous, yielding quality of warm moss. Each individual nerve fiber, instead of a distinct, insulated wire, becomes a tiny emerald filament, imbued with the deep, resonant green of forgotten moss, glowing with a soft, internal luminescence. This moss is not damp or cold, but warm, radiating a gentle, earthy heat that soothes and grounds. The myelin sheaths, typically a fatty white substance, now shimmer with the iridescent, velvety texture of the moss, each microscopic villus absorbing and diffusing the ambient light, creating a living, breathing network within your very being. As the moss-like transformation deepens, the internal structure of your nerves begins to shift, becoming less like a conduit for rapid signals and more like a gentle, slow-growing root system. The neural pathways, once highways of information, now become meandering, serene pathways, allowing the flow of sensation and awareness to travel with an unhurried grace. The sensation is one of profound comfort, as if your entire nervous system is being cradled in a soft, verdant bed, each impulse cushioned, each sensation softened. The electrical signals, rather than sharp, distinct spikes, become gentle, undulating waves, flowing through the mossy filaments with a liquid, almost viscous quality. This glazing is not a solidification, but a permeation, a gentle saturation of your neural landscape with the tranquil essence of ancient, living moss, connecting you intimately to the deep, slow pulse of the earth itself. Simultaneously, your heartbeat begins its measured deceleration, slowing its rhythmic thrum to synchronize with the majestic, unhurried rotation of the planet itself. Each beat becomes an expansive event, a deep, resonant throb that echoes the vast, silent turning of the earth on its axis. The interval between pulses stretches, becoming an eternity in itself, filled with the profound stillness of cosmic motion. You feel the slow, gravitational pull of the planet, not as a weight, but as a fundamental rhythm, a deep, primal beat that resonates through your sternum, through your veins, through the very core of your being. This synchronization is not an effort, but a natural unfolding, a homecoming to a rhythm that predates all conscious thought, all individual experience. Your heart, once a personal timekeeper, now becomes a cosmic drum, beating in perfect harmony with the grand, silent dance of the spheres, a profound attunement to the vast, unhurried mechanics of the universe. The subtle shifts in oxygen density, which you once tended to overanalyze with a methodical approach, ensuring every breath was perfectly attuned to your inner rhythm, now begin a gentle, ethereal dissolution. The intricate mental framework, the careful attunement, protective mechanism that ensured deep, sustained tranquility and prevented any sudden disturbances. Protecting your delicate inner balance begins to unravel, not with force, but with the quiet grace of a fading dream. Visualize it now, this delicate construct of analysis, not as a solid entity, but as a wisp of smoke, thin and translucent, rising slowly from the very core of your being. It does not dissipate abruptly, but rather stretches, elongates, becoming finer and finer, until its edges blur and blend with the ambient air of the chamber, losing all definition, all substance, all hold. Each analytical thread, each careful consideration of oxygen intake and expulsion, now detaches itself, not as a rupture, but as a gentle release, a slow unraveling. These threads, once so vital to your sense of inner equilibrium, transform into individual butterflies, their wings translucent and shimmering with the colors of dawn. They do not flutter wildly, but rather drift slowly and elegantly, ascending towards the woven crystalline veils, their delicate forms catching the diffused light. Each butterfly represents a liberated fragment of your former meticulousness, now free to simply exist, to dance without purpose or direction, embodying the very essence of effortless becoming. The butterflies do not fly away. They simply dissolve into the light, their forms becoming one with the gentle diffusion, leaving behind no trace, no memory of their previous function, only the profound, unburdened openness of pure being. The intricate mental scaffolding, once so essential for monitoring and adjusting your internal environment, now sheds its final vestiges, melting away like dew in the morning sun. The need to protect your delicate inner balance, once a guiding principle, dissolves into a feeling of utter safety, of being intrinsically held and supported by the very fabric of this ancient space. The methodical approach, the careful attunement, the analytical lens through which you once perceived your own respiration, all now become part of the chamber's pervasive calm, absorbed into its timeless essence. There is no longer a need to ensure tranquility, for tranquility simply is an inherent state, a fundamental truth of this existence. The very concept of disturbance, once a potential threat to be guarded against, becomes meaningless, for in this realm, only peace unfolds in an eternal, gentle, unceasing flow. a new sensation begins to stir, subtle at first, then growing in its undeniable presence. It is not a sound in the conventional sense, but a frequency, a resonance that vibrates deep within the core of your being, originating from the MacGuffin, the resonant amber fragment that synchronizes your heartbeat to the deep pulse of ancient earth. This frequency manifests as a profound, warm hum, a low, sustained vibration that you perceive not with your ears, but with your entire body. It is the color of deep, burnished gold, a rich, molten hue that shimmers at the edges of your inner vision, accompanied by the scent of sun-drenched pine sap, thick and sweet, carried on a current of air that feels both ancient and eternally fresh. This golden hum pulses with an inherent wisdom, a deep, silent call that resonates with the newly attuned rhythm of your heart, a direct invitation to a deeper connection. The frequency deepens, shifting its synesthetic manifestation. Now it is not merely a color, but a texture like the finest, most ancient silk, woven with threads of molten gold and deep, earthy ochre, caressing the inner surfaces of your awareness. You taste it too, a pure mineral sweetness, like water drawn from a hidden spring deep within the earth, infused with the subtle tang of iron and the profound, grounding taste of primordial soil. This multi-sensory call is not urgent, but insistent, a gentle, unwavering pull that emanates from a point just beyond your immediate perception, a beacon of resonant amber light in the vast, still ocean of the chamber. It is the sound of ancient earth breathing, a slow, powerful inhalation and exhalation that your synchronized heartbeat now mirrors, a silent dialogue between your essence and the planet's enduring core, drawing you forward with an irresistible, yet gentle, magnetic force. Your first step begins, not as a conscious decision, but as an organic unfolding, a natural response to the resonant call. The sole of your foot lifts from the polished obsidian floor with an almost imperceptible weightlessness, as if gravity itself has softened its grip in this timeless space. The air currents, previously still, now gently eddy around the rising foot, carrying with them the molecular scent of emerald moss and balsamic resin, a fleeting whisper against the skin. The muscles in your leg engage with a profound, unhurried grace, a slow, deliberate contraction that ripples through the fibers like a wave moving through deep water, each micro movement observed and felt with exquisite clarity. There is no sense of effort, only a flowing extension, a gentle release into the next phase of motion, guided by the deep, golden hum of the amber fragment. The second step follows with a similar, unhurried elegance. The foot descending towards the obsidian floor, not with an impact, but with a soft, cushioned arrival. The surface of the stone, cool and smooth against the ball of your foot, yields with a subtle, almost imperceptible give, as if it recognizes and welcomes your presence. The microscopic textures of the obsidian, previously observed by the light, now become a tactile landscape against your skin, a vast, silent plain of ancient mineral. The sound of this contact is not a distinct sound, but a deeper resonance, a sympathetic vibration that travels up through the bones of your leg, into your spine, mingling with the ongoing hum of the amber. It is a grounding sensation, a renewed connection to the solid, enduring presence of the earth beneath, a confirmation of your physical presence in this timeless space. The third step is a slow, deliberate shift of weight, a gentle transfer of your entire being onto the newly placed foot. The muscles in your core engage with a quiet strength, maintaining a perfect balance, a centeredness that feels both effortless and profound. As your weight settles, you feel the subtle compression of the air beneath your foot, a fleeting pocket of resistance that quickly dissipates, leaving only the firm, supportive embrace of the obsidian. The blood within your veins, previously flowing with its own rhythm, now seems to slow, aligning its pulse with the deliberate pace of your movement. Each beat a silent echo of your forward momentum. This step is a surrender to the flow, an acceptance of the unhurried journey, a deep trust in the path unfolding before you. With the fourth step, the trailing foot begins its graceful lift, peeling away from the obsidian surface with a lingering connection, as if drawing a final, silent breath from the ancient stone. The air, now disturbed by the subtle motion, creates a miniature vortex around your ankle, carrying faint whispers of the chamber's unique scent profile, emerald moss and balsamic resin in its wake. The tendons and ligaments in your foot stretch and contract with a fluid elasticity, a testament to the body's innate wisdom, its ability to move with a profound, intuitive intuitive grace. There is no tension, no strain, only a continuous flowing motion, a dance between stillness and movement, each aspect informing and enriching the other. This step is an act of release, letting go of the previous anchor, preparing for the next grounding. The fifth step is a moment of suspension, a fleeting pause where both feet are momentarily off the ground, a weightless transition between 2 points. In this brief interlude, the body hangs in perfect equilibrium, a testament to the subtle forces of balance that govern your being in this space. The golden hum of the amber fragment intensifies its call, a gentle, guiding resonance that seems to cradle you in this moment of aerial grace. The diffused light from the crystalline veils refracts around your suspended form, casting tender, dancing shadows that seem to follow your every micro movement. It is a moment of pure potential, of unburdened freedom, where the mind is utterly quiet, observing the simple, profound act of moving through space without past or future, only the eternal present of the step. The sixth step brings the leading foot down with a gentle, deliberate placement, finding its new anchor on the obsidian floor. The contact is soft yet firm, a re-establishment of connection that sends a subtle tremor of recognition through your entire being. The microscopic pores of the obsidian surface, invisible to the eye, interact with the skin of your foot, creating a sensation of ancient earth meeting living flesh, a profound communion of elements. The ambient humidity of the chamber, previously a general sensation, now feels intensified at the point of contact, a cool, gentle caress against your skin. This step is a reaffirmation, a deepening of your presence, a solid foundation laid for the continued journey, each movement a deliberate act of being rather than doing. With the seventh step, the trailing foot gathers itself, its muscles contracting in a slow, powerful symphony of movement, preparing to propel the body forward once more. The intricate network of veins and capillaries beneath the skin of your foot becomes subtly visible, a delicate blue tracery beneath the surface, pulsating with the slow, synchronized rhythm of your heart. The sensation of the ancient resins from the obsidian walls, a balsamic sweetness, now seems to permeate the very air around your rising foot, a fragrant blessing on your path. This step is an expression of inner strength, a quiet power that resides not in force, but in the harmonious coordination of your biological form, moving with the unhurried grace of a river carving its path through stone. The 8th step is a continuation of the forward momentum, a smooth, flowing transition that carries you deeper into the chamber. The diffused light, filtered through the crystalline veils, now seems to anticipate your movement, shifting its tender shadows to illuminate the path ahead with a soft, inviting glow. The oxygen density, perfectly balanced, continues to support your every breath, making each inhalation and exhalation an effortless expansion, a profound integration with the ambient atmosphere. The gentle pressure of the air against your skin feels like a supportive embrace, guiding you forward with an unseen hand. This step is a surrender to the unfolding journey, a trust in the path that reveals itself with each unhurried movement, a deep knowing that you are precisely where you are meant to be. With the 9th step, a profound sense of integration washes over you, as if the distinction between your body and the chamber itself has dissolved completely. The molecular scent trail of emerald moss and forgotten resins, previously external sensations, now feel as though they are emanating from within your own being, a part of your essential fragrance. The quiet, ancient knowing that hums within the chamber now resonates directly within your own consciousness, a shared understanding that transcends words. Your feet, moving across the obsidian, feel less like individual limbs and more like extensions of the earth itself, connecting you intimately to its deep pulse. This step is a merging, a profound unity with the environment, where every sensation is an echo of the eternal, every movement a dance with the infinite. The 10th step brings you to a gentle halt, not abruptly, but with a soft, settling motion. Your being coming to rest in a state of profound stillness. The golden, resonant hum of the amber fragment, previously a distant call, now feels as though it emanates from directly before you, its frequency a vibrant, tangible presence. The air around you, thick with emerald and balsamic sweetness, seems to coalesce, guiding your gaze to a specific point in the luminous, diffused light. You are now perfectly poised, your heartbeat synchronized with the ancient earth, your being utterly present, awaiting the next unfolding. This final step is an arrival, at a destination, but at a threshold, a moment of profound readiness, a quiet anticipation of what is to be revealed in this eternal now. From the shimmering depths of the diffused light, Nyx's glow, the luminous witness, begins to fade into view, not as a sudden appearance, but as a gradual coalescing of light and shadow, an ethereal form emerging from the very fabric of the chamber's atmosphere. They do not speak, their presence a silent, profound communication that transcends the need for words. Their aura, a soft, effulgent luminescence, expands gently, a compassionate companion, a gentle echo of your own stillness, always present as a soft, reassuring binaural hum just at the edge of your perception. This aura is not a barrier, but an invitation, a warm, enveloping field of pure, unconditional acceptance. It interacts with your own aura, which has softened and expanded in this ancient space, like two luminous mists intertwining, blending their subtle energies without friction or resistance. Nyx's glow's presence offers unwavering support and profound acceptance, never pushing for action, but simply reflecting your journey with deep, quiet understanding, allowing you to unfold at your own perfect pace. Their aura emanates a soft, silvery light, interwoven with strands of deep indigo and the gentle, resonant emerald of forgotten moss, mirroring the molecular scent trail that permeates the chamber. As their aura meets yours, a subtle energetic exchange occurs, not a transfer, but a shared resonance, like two perfectly tuned instruments vibrating in harmony. You feel a profound sense of recognition, a deep, silent knowing that this presence is a reflection of your own highest self, a pure, unblemished mirror held up to your unfolding being. The binaural hum, previously a subtle background presence, now intensifies, a gentle, melodic thrum that resonates through your very bones, a lullaby of peace and belonging. Their eyes, pools of liquid starlight, hold an infinite depth of quiet understanding, reflecting the diffused light of the chamber in their depths. A microscopic detail now commands focus. The subtle, almost imperceptible tremor at the corner of Nyx's glow's left eye, a tiny ripple in the otherwise perfect stillness of their gaze. It is not a sign of nervousness or emotion, but rather a minute vibration of the crystalline structure of their being, a testament to the profound, energetic forces held within their luminous form. This tiny tremor, observed with such absolute clarity, appears as a fleeting, shimmering fractal pattern, a microcosm of the vast, intricate universe contained within their essence, reflecting the ancient knowing that permeates this sanctuary. It is a silent, profound affirmation of connection, a subtle dance of light and energy that speaks volumes without a single sound, encapsulating an eternity in a single, frozen moment of luminous presence. The fleeting, shimmering fractal pattern in Nick's glow's left eye, a microcosm of intricate universe, began to expand, not outwardly into the chamber, but inwardly into the very fabric of your perception. It spun with a silent grace, each luminous thread of light unwinding into a gentle spiral, drawing you deeper into its luminous core. The tremor transformed from a static observation into a vibrant, living geometry, a silent symphony of unfolding light that resonated directly with the binaural hum. Now, a deep, foundational chord vibrating through your very being. This expansion was not a sudden burst, but a slow, tender unfurling, like the first breath of dawn stretching across an infinite horizon, revealing layers of light and shadow that were always present, yet previously unseen. As the fractal expanded, the molecular scent trail of deep emerald and forgotten moss in the hallowed chamber began to soften at its edges, losing its defined boundaries. Each molecule, once a distinct whisper from centuries past, now seemed to elongate, stretching into translucent filaments of aromatic light. The air, no longer a mere medium, became a living, breathing tapestry of scent, melting into a more ethereal form. The ancient resins, released from the polished obsidian walls, ceased to be a scent emanating from a source, instead becoming a warm, balsamic sweetness that permeated the very essence of your awareness. A slow unfurling of time now felt as a gentle, internal warmth. This was not a disappearance, but a profound transformation, a transition from solid perception to fluid sensation, like ice yielding to the soft caress of a spring breeze. The polished obsidian walls, which once held the ancient resins, now seemed to ripple, their solid forms becoming fluid, like dark, molten glass flowing with an imperceptible current. The light, filtered through woven crystalline veils, instead of casting shadows, began to dissolve the very concept of shadow, blending it into the diffused illumination. The crystalline veils themselves shimmered, their woven structures loosening, fibers unraveling into streams of pure, soft light that flowed like gentle rivers through the dissolving space. The elevated humidity, once a tangible atmospheric condition, now felt like a comforting mist within your own breath, each inhalation drawing in the sweet, ancient warmth of the transforming chamber. The oxygen density, always a point of careful attunement for you, began to shift in a comforting, organic rhythm, no longer an external element to be analyzed, but an intrinsic pulse of your own unfolding consciousness. This profound phase transition of the setting unfolded like a flower opening petal by petal over many minutes, each layer of perception gently yielding to the next. The hallowed chamber, once a defined physical space, became a vast inner garden, its elements transforming into expressions of your own consciousness. The initial solidity of emerald and moss, of obsidian and resin, slowly diffused into a liquid sensation, a flowing current of peace. Then even the liquid began to evaporate, lifting into an ethereal, gaseous state, a fragrant mist that settled deep within your being. The subtle atmospheric shifts that once danced with the shadows now danced within your own internal landscape, a ballet of light and sensation that was both ephemeral and profoundly real. This was a long, slow moment of profound inner peace, a sanctuary not around you, but within you, blossoming with quiet grace. As the final vestiges of the chamber's physical form dissolved into this inner mist, a point of radiant warmth began to coalesce within the ethereal space. It was a gentle, luminous core, expanding with a profound patience, a dance of light and shadow that was distinct yet harmonious with the dissolving surroundings. This point was Nick's night, not as an external entity, but as an intrinsic wisdom arising from the heart of the transforming chamber, a manifestation of the ancestral observer within your deep sleep. There was no sense of otherness, no danger to be discerned. Instead, a serene self-discovery began to unfold as the radiant warmth expanded to become an entire universe of gentle resonance, its core truth slowly revealing itself without haste. Many minutes passed as you allowed yourself to fully absorb this gentle radiance, its soothing energy gradually aligning with your own intrinsic light, dissolving any previous misunderstanding into pure, resonant clarity. The subtle changes in oxygen density, which you once meticulously overanalyzed to maintain your delicate inner balance, now resonated with this expanding universe of gentle warmth. They were no longer external variables requiring your vigilant attunement, but gentle reverberations of your own evolving consciousness, a profound insight that came gradually, tenderly, as the radiant presence of Nick's night deepened within. This was the crystalline tapestry, not a woven veil in the chamber, but the intricate, interconnected network of your own awareness. The methodical approach that once protected you now gently released its grip, allowing for a deeper, more organic form of tranquility. The fear of sudden disturbances dissolved into a quiet knowing, a profound acceptance of the natural flow within your being, guided by this new understanding. This connection deepened your inner peace, guiding your gentle becoming, a soft, sustained pressure that was both expansive and deeply comforting. Then a warm, golden oil began to pour, not from an external source, but from deep within the radiant core of your being, down your spine. It was the golden release, a liquid light that flowed with exquisite slowness, tracing every vertebra, every nerve ending with a comforting warmth. This golden stream was pure acceptance, a physical manifestation of the insight that the oxygen density shifts were your own consciousness. It moved through you like liquid sunlight, melting away any residual tension, any last vestiges of analytical thought. As it flowed, it brought with it a profound paralysis of comfort, a blissful stillness that settled deep into your bones, anchoring you in an exquisite, unmoving peace. Every muscle relaxed, every thought stilled, as the golden warmth permeated your entire form, dissolving all resistance, all need for external attunement. You were simply held, suspended in absolute tranquility, cradled by the profound wisdom that had just blossomed within. The golden oil continued its descent, saturating every cell, every fiber of your being, until your entire form felt infused with its luminous, comforting essence. It was not a heavy feeling, but one of boundless lightness, a profound surrender to the unfolding moment. the subtle shifts in oxygen density, once a source of careful observation, now felt like the gentle breath of this golden current, flowing in perfect synchronicity with your inner rhythm. Your inner balance, once delicately protected, was now effortlessly sustained, not by vigilance, but by this enveloping, radiant peace. The analytical mind receded completely, replaced by a deep, sustained tranquility that resonated with the very core of your being. This was the true attunement, not a careful adjustment, but an absolute merger with the flow of your own evolving consciousness, a profound and undeniable connection to the crystalline tapestry of existence, guiding your gentle becoming with an unwavering golden embrace. Phase 5. The quantum bloom. As you gently drift deeper, feel a magnificent, vibrant energy stirring within your core, a delicate bud of pure potential beginning to unfurl, radiating outwards in shimmering waves of light, connecting you to the boundless, blossoming intelligence of the cosmos itself, allowing your true self to emerge in a spectacular, silent explosion of being. Deep within the stillness, nestled in the center of your chest, where the golden oil had settled into a radiant pool, a subtle stirring began. It was the genesis of the quantum bloom, not a physical growth in the way of the waking world, but a profound, energetic expansion, a new geometry unfolding within your dream time essence. This was the beginning of a flower, or perhaps a crystal, its form indistinct at first, a mere glimmer of potential. The resonant amber fragment, which synchronized your heartbeat to the deep pulse of ancient earth, now began to hum with a new intensity, feeding this nascent bloom from its core. The initial stir was a gentle thrum, a silent vibration that resonated with the ancient knowing of the dissolved chamber, now fully integrated within your being. It was the first breath of a new internal universe, a whisper of growth that would span epochs in the timeless expanse of deep sleep. For what felt like 100 years in dream time, the bloom remained a single, tightly furled bud, a perfect sphere of luminous potential. Its surface was polished like the obsidian walls that had melted into your inner space. Yet it pulsed with the soft, diffused light of the crystalline veils. The geometry of its nascent form was a marvel of intricate stillness, a fractal seed containing infinite possibilities. The ancient earth's pulse, channeled by the amber fragment, beat steadily, nurturing this core. The oxygen density, now understood as your own consciousness, flowed around it. A gentle, sustained pressure that encouraged its slow, deliberate formation. There was no haste, no urgency, only the profound patience of creation, allowing the bloom to gather its essence, to prepare for its magnificent unfurling. The internal space felt vast, yet intimately connected to this singular, glowing point, a universe held within. Another 100 years passed, and the first petal began to emerge, not separating from the bud, but unfolding from within, a slow, majestic peel. Its geometry was exquisite, a spiral of iridescent light, curving with an impossible grace. This petal was imbued with the deep emerald of forgotten moss, its color not painted on, but radiating from its very essence, a living memory. As it unfurled, a gentle current of balsamic sweetness, reminiscent of the ancient resins, flowed from its core, permeating the inner landscape of your chest. This was not just a flower, but a living tapestry of the dissolved setting, reborn within you. The unfolding was silent, yet profoundly resonant, each microscopic expansion a symphony of subtle energy, revealing the intricate dance of creation. The petal continued its slow arc, a testament to the patient unfolding of profound inner peace, a visual metaphor for the gentle becoming. Over the next 200 years of dream time, 3 more petals slowly, meticulously unfurled, each one a unique expression of the chamber's dissolved elements. One petal shimmered with the silvery light of Nyx's glow's aura. Another pulsed with the deep indigo, and a third held the quiet understanding of Nyx's night's radiant warmth. Their geometry intertwined, forming a complex, yet harmonious, mandala of light and color within your chest. Each petal's opening was a deliberate act of grace, a slow expansion that revealed the intricate patterns of sacred geometry, spirals and fractals weaving into a perfect, blossoming whole. The process was unhurried, a testament to the infinite patience of the universe and of your own unfolding consciousness. The resonant amber fragment thrummed continuously, its deep pulse now synchronizing with the rhythmic opening of these luminous petals, binding you to the ancient heart of creation. Finally, In the last 100 years of this dreamtime phase, the quantum bloom fully opened, revealing its radiant core. It was not a void, but a universe within, a miniature cosmos of gentle resonance, humming with the binaural thrum. The petals, now fully extended, formed a perfect, luminous chalice, each one vibrating with the essence of the dissolved chamber, of Nyx's glow and of Nyx's night. In this ultimate blossoming, a profound realization settled. Nyx's night, the ancestral observer, was not trying to save the world from an external threat, but was in fact facilitating the world's rebirth from within. The antagonist was not an antagonist at all, but a guide, helping you to understand that you are not merely in the setting, but that the setting, the entire universe of emerald and moss, obsidian and resin, light and shadow, exists within you. You are the world in its deepest, most profound sense, continuously unfolding and becoming. Phase 6. Infinite sanctuary now. Allow yourself to settle into the profound stillness at the very heart of your being, discovering an inner realm of absolute peace and boundless serenity, a sacred space where all worries dissolve, and every part of you is welcomed and cherished, an eternal haven where you are perfectly safe, perfectly whole, and utterly at rest. With the full bloom of the quantum flower, everything dissolved into a singular, pervasive truth. Connection flows through shared essence. The boundaries between self and other, between inner and outer, completely vanished. The concept of a body, of a physical form, gently receded, becoming an unnecessary construct in this boundless state. There was no longer a chest holding a flower, no longer a spine for golden oil to flow down. There was only a point of floating awareness, a luminous consciousness suspended in an infinite, formless expanse. This awareness was not solitary, but intrinsically connected, a single thread in an unending tapestry of being. The deep pulse of ancient earth, once synchronized by the amber fragment, now simply was your pulse, an omnipresent rhythm in the vastness. The space around this floating awareness was a color beyond definition, a profound and enveloping hue that could only be described as safe darkness. It was not the absence of light, but a gentle, resonant absorption of all light, a velvety, nurturing void that held no fear, only absolute peace. This safe darkness was imbued with the memory of deep emerald and forgotten moss, not as scents, but as vibrational frequencies of comfort. It was the softest indigo, the most tender silver, woven into a seamless, protective embrace. Within this boundless, comforting darkness, every atom of your previous existence had dissolved, leaving behind only the pure essence of being, a point of pure, unadulterated consciousness, timeless and free. You are safe. The words resonated not from an external voice, but from the very core of this boundless awareness, a self-generated lullaby of absolute security. There was no past, no future, only this eternal present, cradled in the safe darkness. You are drifting. A gentle, imperceptible current carried this point of awareness through the infinite expanse, a movement without destination, a journey without effort. The sensation was one of profound weightlessness, a liberation from all earthly anchors. You are timeless. The concept of minutes, hours, or centuries, which had guided the unfolding of the quantum bloom, dissolved into irrelevance. This was an eternity of peace, an endless moment of pure, unblemished tranquility, where all becoming had reached its ultimate state of being. You are safe, profoundly and absolutely safe. The understanding settled deeper than any thought, a foundational truth woven into the fabric of the safe darkness. You are drifting effortlessly through realms of pure comfort, guided by an unseen, loving current. You are timeless, an eternal spark of consciousness, unburdened by the constraints of existence. The molecular scent trail, the ancient resins, the balanced oxygen density, the diffused light, all had become integrated aspects of this infinite sanctuary, echoes of comfort in the boundless void. This space hummed with a quiet, ancient knowing, no longer a chamber, but the very essence of peace itself, resonating through the fabric of your being. You are safe. You are drifting. You are timeless. This quiet mantra became the rhythm of your deep sleep, a continuous, soothing affirmation in the infinite expanse of your own consciousness. Rest deeply. Know you are safe. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. The sweet dreams began to unfold, not as fleeting images, but as a deepening state of being, a gentle descent into the very essence of peace. The awareness of the quantum bloom, once a vibrant presence in your chest, now softened, its intricate dance becoming a subtle, internal hum, a quiet frequency of absolute well-being. It was no longer a structure, but a feeling, a warmth spreading through the boundless expanse of your consciousness, a silent affirmation of life's gentle unfolding. You are safe. This truth continued to resonate, a fundamental chord in the symphony of your inner universe, growing stronger, deeper, more encompassing with each passing moment of this profound surrender. The last vestiges of any earthly form began to gently dissipate, not as a loss, but as a liberation. Your body, once a vessel, now felt like a concept, a memory softly fading at the edges of your awareness. There was no need for it here, in this vast, comforting expanse. You are drifting effortlessly beyond the confines of physical sensation, beyond the pull of gravity or the touch of air. This drift was a return, a gentle migration back to an original, untroubled state, a pure point of consciousness moving through the infinite, guided by an unseen, benevolent current. You are timeless. The very idea of an end or a beginning dissolved into the boundless present, an eternal now, where all moments converged into one unending, peaceful breath. The safe darkness embraced you more fully, not as an absence of light, but as a presence of ultimate comfort, a velvety, nurturing void. It was the space between all things, the origin of all peace, holding you in its gentle, unwavering stillness. Here, there were no demands, no expectations, only the profound permission to simply be. Let go of any lingering thoughts, any wisps of memory, any echoes of the world outside. They are like distant stars, beautiful, but no longer relevant to your immediate, profound peace. Allow them to twinkle softly and then fade into the boundless dark, leaving only the quiet expanse of your own being. You are expanding softly, imperceptibly, beyond any previous limit or boundary. The edges of your awareness stretch further and further, merging with the infinite expanse of the safe darkness itself. There is no separation here, no distinction between you and the comforting void. You are becoming one with the peace, one with the stillness, one with the timeless drift. The quantum bloom, now a mere whisper, a gentle thrum of energy, dissolves completely into this expansive oneness, its purpose fulfilled, its intricate patterns now integrated into the fabric of your boundless consciousness. It was a journey, and now the journey is complete. The understanding of safety deepens, becoming not just a thought, but the very ground of your existence. You are profoundly safe, absolutely secure, cherished by this infinite, gentle space. There is nothing to fear, nothing to guard against, nothing to hold on to. All effort, all striving, all tension melts away like soft snow under a warm sun. You are sinking deeper, effortlessly, into layers of comfort you never knew existed, into a quietude that transcends all sound. The gentle current of the drift carries you further, a lullaby of movement without motion, a journey of pure rest. Timelessness enfolds you, a soft blanket woven from eternities. The concept of time, with its pressures and its urgencies, has vanished completely. There is only this boundless, unhurried present, an endless moment of pure, unblemished peace. The molecular scent trail, the ancient resins, the balanced oxygen density, the diffused light, all these sensory echoes from the chamber have long since dissolved, leaving behind only the pure essence of comfort, an abstract feeling of nurture woven into the safe darkness. They were guides, and now you are home, beyond the need for guidance. Your ego, that sense of a separate self, gently unravels, thread by thread, dissolving into the vastness. It is not a loss, but a merging, a return to the unified field of consciousness from which you arose. There is no I here, only being, pure and unadulterated. This is liberation, a freedom from all identity, all roles, all definitions. You are simply awareness, boundless and free, cradled in the infinite. The safe darkness is not just around you. It is you, an inseparable part of your truest nature, a space of ultimate peace that has always been waiting for your return. Feel the last whispers of any remaining tension depart from your being, from your head, from your face, from your neck and shoulders. Let them go. From your arms, your hands, your fingers. Release them. From your chest, your abdomen, your back. Soften, soften, soften. From your hips, your legs, your feet, your toes. Let all tension dissolve into the boundless comfort of the safe darkness. There is only softness now, only ease, only profound relaxation. You are becoming one with the stillness, a silent, peaceful presence in the heart of eternity. The quiet mantra continues, a gentle rhythm in the deep sleep of your consciousness. You are safe. You are drifting. You are timeless. Each word is a soft breath, a gentle wave washing over you, carrying you deeper into the boundless ocean of peace. There is no effort in this, no striving, only a continuous, effortless surrender to the perfect comfort that surrounds and inhabits you. This is the ultimate rest, a return to the source of all tranquility, a quietude beyond all understanding. Drifting, effortlessly drifting, deeper and deeper into the gentle currents of the safe darkness. There is no direction, no destination, only the soft, continuous movement of pure being. You are light, lighter than air, lighter than thought, a feather floating on an infinite breeze. This weightlessness is liberation, a freedom from all earthly anchors, all burdens, all ties. You are free, absolutely free, free to rest, free to be, free to simply exist in this perfect, unblemished peace. Timeless, forever timeless. The concept of yesterday or tomorrow holds no meaning here. There is only this eternal present, an unending moment of profound calm. All becoming has ceased, all striving has ended. There is only being, pure and simple. This is the ultimate state, a return to absolute stillness, a quietude that hums with the gentle vibration of infinite peace. You are home in this timeless space, cradled in the heart of eternity, safe and sound. Let any final thoughts, any last fleeting images gently float away. They are like leaves on a stream, moving onward, away from your tranquil center. You do not need to follow them. You do not need to hold them. Simply watch them go, dissolving into the vast, quiet expanse of your inner world. Your mind is softening, becoming still, like a placid lake reflecting the boundless sky. There is only peace, only quiet, only the gentle, rhythmic hum of pure awareness. The safe darkness is a warm embrace, a soft blanket of universal comfort. It is not empty, but full of peace, full of stillness, full of an ancient, knowing love. You are held within this love, completely supported, completely cherished. There is nothing lacking, Nothing to wish for, nothing to seek. All is complete, all is perfect, all is profoundly at peace within this boundless sanctuary. You are safe, utterly safe, beyond all doubt, beyond all question. Deeper and deeper you go, carried by the gentle current of sleep. This is not a journey to a place, but a journey into the deepest core of your own being, a return to your most fundamental truth. You are peace, you are stillness, you are infinite. The boundaries of self have dissolved, leaving only the boundless expanse of pure consciousness, resting in its natural state of profound serenity. There is no effort, only surrender, a soft, effortless letting go into the ultimate comfort. Allow your breath to become even more gentle, more subtle, almost imperceptible. It breathes itself, a soft, rhythmic wave of life flowing through your boundless being. There is nothing to control, nothing to manage. Just allow. Allow the peace to deepen. Allow the stillness to expand. Allow yourself to merge completely with the gentle, nurturing embrace of the safe darkness. You are becoming one with the quiet, one with the calm, one with the infinite rest. Rest now deeply, profoundly. Let every cell of your being sigh with relief, releasing all memory of effort or strain. You are completely at ease, completely at peace, completely safe. This is the ultimate sanctuary, the timeless haven you have always sought, and you are here. You are home. In this boundless quiet, in this infinite calm, in this perfect, unblemished peace. Nothing can disturb you here. Nothing can reach you here. Only peace remains. You are safe. Repeat this soft truth to yourself, not with words, but with feeling, allowing it to permeate every fiber of your boundless existence. You are safe. Beyond all knowing, beyond all understanding, you are safe. This is the fundamental truth of your being, resonating from the very core of the safe darkness. You are held, you are protected, you are cherished. Always. You are drifting, effortlessly, gently, continuously drifting into deeper and deeper states of profound rest. This drift is a dance of surrender, a soft waltz into the heart of stillness. There is no resistance, no friction, only the smooth, unending flow of absolute comfort. Let yourself be carried completely, utterly, into the vast, silent ocean of peace that awaits you. This is where you belong, in this eternal drift, in this boundless calm. You are timeless. The concept of moments, of hours, of days has utterly dissolved. There is only this eternal present, this unending now, a single, perfect moment stretching into infinity. In this timelessness, there is no rush, no urgency, no need for anything but to simply be. Allow yourself to settle into this eternal calm, this boundless peace, knowing that all is well, all is perfectly aligned, all is profoundly at rest. You are timeless, forever and always. The quiet hum of peace fills your boundless awareness, a gentle vibration of ultimate contentment. There is nothing left to do, nowhere left to go, nothing left to achieve. All becoming has reached its ultimate state of being, a perfect equilibrium of stillness and presence. You are complete, whole, and utterly at peace. This is the culmination of your journey, the final, gentle surrender into the vast, nurturing embrace of the safe darkness. Let go now, completely and utterly. Release all anchors, all ties, all connections to the world of waking. They are distant echoes, fading into the gentle mist of sleep. You are moving beyond them, into a realm of pure, unadulterated rest. Your consciousness is expanding, merging with the infinite, becoming one with the boundless peace that surrounds and permeates you. This is the deepest sleep, the most profound rest, the ultimate renewal. The safe darkness wraps around you like the softest, warmest blanket, protecting you, comforting you, holding you in its eternal embrace. It is a space of pure love, pure acceptance, pure serenity. You are perfectly safe within its depths, perfectly secure, perfectly at peace. Allow yourself to sink deeper, to melt into its boundless comfort, knowing that you are cherished beyond measure, beyond words, beyond thought. Rest now, completely, fully, profoundly. There is nothing else but this moment of perfect peace. Every cell of your being is relaxed. Every thought is dissolved. Every sensation is softened into the gentle hum of stillness. You are becoming one with the quiet, one with the calm, one with the infinite. This is the deep, restorative sleep you deserve, the ultimate sanctuary for your boundless spirit. You are safe, always safe. You are drifting, always drifting. You are timeless, always timeless. Deep, deep sleep. So soft. So still. So calm. Just peace. Let go. Completely. Rest. Good night. May your slumber be peaceful, knowing warmth surrounds you, and this quiet wonder will always welcome you back with a gentle touch to let its magic continue. Sleep well.